guys, so welcome back to this week's case of Faithful Friday. And today's first case, we're actually going to be going to Africa. The second case, of course, will be in Africa. The third case will, of course, be in Chicago. These are kind of like lesser known cases, but I felt that they deserve at least some news coverage. So, of course, let's go and get started.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So, of course, gotta start off with our killer, Lesley and Damon. According, that's the name that's been publicly released. I couldn't exactly find a date of birth, but it did say she was around 25 years old when the crime happened. So, there's that. She started dating a Quentin Goodman in 2018. Quentin, at the time, had a daughter, not with Lesley, but with another woman. Where the other one was at, it didn't say whether she had passed or whether they just divorced or whatever. So Quentin, her new man, has a daughter, that's a 9-year-old daughter named Quenisha. Obviously, Quenisha is important to the story, sadly. But yeah, so then they would be dating for 4 years. Apparently, at some point during 2019, she would get pregnant. So of course, she's excited. But Quentin, the man, he wasn't excited. He allegedly told her to go get an abortion. So of course, she felt a certain type of way because it's like, well, you can have your own child, but I can't have my own child. Because of course, Quenisha is not her child biologically. So, yeah. And so we're actually going to go straight into the fateful day because, again, there's not really a lot of information about this case, sadly. And so let's say we go pick up Quenisha around like 9 o'clock. Sources say 8 and 9 in the morning, but just say like early in the morning. And she said, we want to go have a family day. And so she's like, I'm going to go take Quenisha to the hairdresser, I guess, to make sure that she looked nice, presentable, I guess. And then they apparently go to the Seaview area, and then they apparently hike, and then and so Quenisha had decided to use this moment to go for a swim, I guess. I don't know. She just went to go swim. And Lesley used this time to take her shoelace off, which, again, the shoelace is important to the story. And so, I don't know, it doesn't say how long Quenisha was in there swimming, but apparently she was in there swimming long enough to get hungry, and so they go to her neighbor's house. It doesn't say whether or not they knew the neighbor, or even or I guess this is like a custom thing to do in South Africa, was to just ask for food. And so apparently it said that they did get the food, and then it was only after then that did Lesley choke the daughter with the shoelace. It wasn't until she stopped breathing that I guess she realized what she had done and turned herself in. And so somehow, I guess their police station only has certain hours of being open. And so she went there at 8:35 at night and they were closed. So then she waves down this nearby patrol officer, lets her know hey, I did something really horrible to a child. So then of course police get called. So Lesley would eventually confess that her motive for the murder, because again, you did murder a child, so people want to know why, was that she was jealous of the relationship that Quenisha had with her father, Quentin. At this point, even though Lesley's arrested, Quentin is not aware. As far as he knows, his daughter and his girlfriend are missing. And so he had reported them missing after not being able to get in contact with them and neither of them showing up back to the house, understandable. And he actually would get the call at really early in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, that his daughter had been killed and his girlfriend was responsible for it. Yeah, and so Lesley was basically sentenced to 25 years. And so, yeah, that's really the case of Lesley and Damon, at least what I could publicly find. There is more information, of course, always share in the comments down below, really be some helpful insight. And so, yeah, that wraps it up for the first case for Friday, and I'll see you guys in the second one. Bye!
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.